Hello and welcome back to this evening's Held Dominance. Anthony here. Please remember to like and subscribe, and also click that notification bell if you enjoy what you're seeing and if you want to continue seeing more. Coming up, highlights from today's game between the Cummels and the Cookies as Papua New Guinea face the Cook Islands at the Halliwell Jones Stadium. So, we are at the end of week 2 of the Rugby League World Cup, and the second round of games in the group stages have been completed after this game is played. It is between a familiar side who we saw end week 1 with the Cook Islanders. They face Papua New Guinea at the Halliwell Jones Stadium, and the stage is set for battle between the two sides. The Cook Islanders began the tournament well with victory over Wales and looked more capable of gaining a quarter-final place expected of them by many. Papua New Guinea, meanwhile, fought really hard in their opening match but were defeated by Tonga. Although Papua New Guinea are likely to gain more points on the board than Cook Islanders against Cook Islanders than the Wales manage, the offense of the Cook Islands should prove too strong for PNG in the end and lead them to their second group stage victory. That's according to many reports. So here are the two teams. First of all, Papua New Guinea. They named 4 of the 5 from last week's game against Tonga in the back line, as only Dan Russell comes into the side as Jimmy Ngutlik drops out of the starting lineup. In the half-backs, it's Carl Libert and Lachlan Lamb, while Alex Johnson, Roderick Tai, Nenny McDonald and Justin Olam will be the star performers for Papua New Guinea. In the forwards, Wellington Albert, Edwin Apapi and Sylvester Nemo again start from the start of the game, with Nixon Putz, Reece Martin captain and Jacob Olick at loose forward. Watson Boas continues off the bench, so does Mackenzie Yeh. Dan Russell actually goes onto the bench. Emmanuel Wayne is the man that misses out from the 17, while Kevin Apple continues on the interchange bench. There's one change on the Cook Islands team, as Kayla Nero, Steve Masters, Anthony Gelling, Ruben Rennie and Paul Ulberg all complete the back line. Brad Takarangi comes in and captains the side, as Jonathan Ford misses out from the game against Wales. Essen Masters is at the halfback role again, with the starting forwards being Vincent Rennie and Tepe Moroa, as Pride Peterson Rabati drops out of the 17. On the second row, we have Don Peru and Brendan Paycore, as Ruben Porter drops out of the 17 also. Zane Tetavano at loose forward. That means the bench is basically the same. There is only one change, as Mosif Nuvaru Magriel comes onto the bench, but Rui Engetikore, David Moali and Makaheshi Makatoa completes the lineup.
The Cook Islands are ready to launch into their war cry.
So it's the Cook Islands that get the first points of the game, and after the set restart has been called, they are back in the Papua New Guinea's 10-metre mark at this point. It has been ferocious this opening 8 minutes. Cook Islanders and Papua New Guinea giving no quarter. And it's Papua New Guinea who've had the territorial advantage up to this point. After the ball is shipped to the right-hand side, Anthony Gelling hop, skips and jumps it back inside, and Kiel Iro is on the ball. He gets tackled, and the acting halfback goes once more. We're on the fourth tackle. Gelling ships the ball out right. Another drive before the last, but the ball is stolen by Papua New Guinea, and the referee gives a penalty for that steal on Rennie. Namo was the offending party. It was a cheap rip. There it is, hands in, ball comes out, 2 in the tackle. The Cookies decide to go for 2. Stephen Masters is on kicking duty again for the second match running, and he just gets the kick after it goes in off the post. 2-0 to the Cook Islanders. Almost didn't make it, but this time the bounce goes right. The Cook Islanders are threatening yet again in the 14th minute, and they kick on the last to the in goal. But it goes out on the full from Essen Masters. Just a kick to nothing, to be fair. Chasers weren't ever going to get at it as it was a bit too long. And the tap is taken quickly. The referee's fine with the positioning. Now he's not sprinting. Kevin Kealiro tries to get at Roderick Ty, but Ty gets over the try line. From what I could tell in the commentary, the referee was happy with the line setup of the Cook Islanders and allowed the tap to go on. Let's have another look at it, but Roderick Ty gets the first try of the game. Here it is. Referee Kendall's online, and he lets play go. Then it's just a foot race between Kealiro and Roderick Ty. And this time the PNG player gets over the try line. See, even the PNG man was waiting for that. They were waiting for the referee to blow his whistle or to stop it. He played to the whistle. Got punished that time. Good attempt by the fullback, but the Cookies are down 4-2. So, here's a very poignant moment. Rhys Martin has a world record attempt at 43 attempts to kick at goal without missing. He's on 42 at the moment, and he has this one to make for the world record. No one's ever done as many as he has done. And everyone is actually willing him to take this kick and convert it. Does he make it? Here's the kick. And it doesn't curl in time. And Rhys Martin misses it. Roderick Ty understands what that meant. But now he's back to 0. After a penalty on Rhys Martin, after he received an accidental crusher by the Cook Island, the tacklers, it gives field position back to Papua New Guinea, and they find themselves in the 20-metre line. And now they're back into the 10-metre line with a set restart. But I don't know what's gone on here. That's a Masters. Let's pick him out there. Oh, high shot. High shot on Rhys Martin. Unlucky, maybe just mistimed, I think, on that one. Nothing much more than that, but protecting the mates, why not? So he's ruining it a little. Reason why we're letting it play through is the referee is having a look at it. Takarangi. No running in. Okay, penalty again. Headshot. So Edwin Apapa gets the game back up and running, and a single drive by the Papua New Guinea side sees them just right of the post. Apapa first goes left. Fortunately, there was an offload, and then one from Apapa, and then Labert gets over the try line for the second Papua New Guinea try. Good effort by the halfback getting over. Papua New Guinea extend their lead to 8 points to 2. So here's that penalty again. It was a high shot by Essen Masters on Reese Martin. Then the Cummels attack went from the middle of the pitch. A good offload. Papi continued the move out wide. Then Labour dummied, attacked Essen Masters on his outside, and got past him with a bit of pace and strength. Good effort. And the Cummels are 8 points to 2 ahead. So now with the pressure off, he's going for his second kick of the day. And that's attempt number 1 in this series of kicking attempts. 10 points to 2 to Papua New Guinea. We come to the 26th minute, and there's a hard hit in the tackle, which sees one of the Cook Islanders down on the floor. It looks like Mackenzie Yeh going in hard, and it's a penalty that is going to be given in the favours of Cook Island. The big forward Yeh was coming into the tackle. He came in second, and fortunately it looks like contact with the head has happened. Now it's a decision from what the referee wants to see. Here's another view of it. Bang. Oh, did miss. So the referee is calling over Reese Martin and Mackenzie Yeh. And usually what happens after this is 10 minutes in the bin. Mackenzie Yeh is going to sit down. And he will come back just before half time. That's a hard hit, but the swinging arm to the head, fortunately in this day and age, yellow card. After a beneficial penalty which could have went for an incorrect play of the ball, the Cook Islanders are on the 34th minute and in deep with the Papua New Guinea's territory. They first scoot to the left from acting halfback, but then they go through the hands to the left. Essen Masters dummies, draws the man in, and the ball is worked out to Peter Ulberg, and the London Broncos winger goes in for the Cook Islanders' first try of the game. Good effort for the London Broncos 15 try man. Paul Ulberg, bloody isn't it? This time it was a use of the numbers. Essen Masters and the centre getting Ulberg in the corner. Just a simple runs on the angle and working the overlap. Good effort. Here is the conversion. Good curving in kick by Stephen Masters. 10 points to 8. And that's the scoreline at half time, as Papua New Guinea and Cook Islands are fighting out a close one. But the Papua New Guinea side are 10 points to 8 up. We move to the second half, and we're only a minute in, and Papua New Guinea are stretching their legs down the field after a fantastic kick-off drive. and the set restart, getting them into the Cook Islands territory. The ball goes from the left wing through Olam and Lam. Then a tough drive by Papua New Guinea sees them inside the 10-metre line. We're on the 5th tackle now, and it's just a pass out wide to Reece Martin from Labour. And Reece Martin gets over for the opening points of the half. Great try, great handoff, great setup play by the Cummels to score the opening points of the second half. And it's Reece Martin, the Leeds man, with his kick to come after this. Watch this drive. It was Yay again. Mackenzie Yay getting through to the halfway line straight from the kickoff. What a thunderous drive from the forward. Come fresh off a sin binning. And Reece Martin gets over the try line for the 4-pointer. Just a simple outside ball. Martin beats 3 men to dot the ball down. Twist and move. Excellent. Now Martin lines up the kick. He's almost metronomic in everything that he does. Everything in its place, and a place for everything for when he goes to kicking. 2 steps back, hitch kick. Then he's run up and kick to convert another one. 16 points to 8 to Papua New Guinea. Now it's time for the Cook Islands to make their move up the pitch, and they get to the last, and a kick by SM Masters is not fielded correctly, and it's a penalty. We're on the last at this point, and a kick from Lachlan Lamb is kicked back to Reece Martins, and Alex Johnson unselfishly gets the ball to Roderick Tai, who goes over for his 2nd try of the game. The referee is talking to his linesman, and he's asking the video referee. Says it's a try. Just making sure there's no knock on from PNG or an offside, as normal. So here's the kick. Everyone to the right going for the challenge is onside. And then it is a challenge in the air, I'd say, at this point, which the ball goes back to Reece Martin. Does he get that? Yep, he knocks it out of their hands, 1-on-1, and knocks it back, from my opinion. Alex Johnson does the fair thing. Passes it to Roderick Tai in the centre. That's the ball down after swiveling his backside to go over the try line. Papua New Guinea. And Roderick Tai with his 2nd try. And now 20 points to 8 up with the kick to come. Reece Martin with another kick. And he misses. Of the 2 successful, he's missed 2. But it's 20 points to 8 to Papua New Guinea. Papua New Guinea have got the move in them for more points with Edwin Apapi at... No, it's not Edwin Apapi out in our back at this point. But they're starting to hand the ball off. And Justin Olam gets through a gap and finds Lachlan Lamb, who scores left of the posts. Good tough move from the Storm player to find the Lee Leopard player to score. Another try for Papua New Guinea to the delight of their fans. So here it is. After the offload, the ball finds Justin Olam, who ducks inside a Gelling, and he hands it off to Lachlan Lamb after breaking the tackle for the halfback to score. It was Gelling and Takarangi who missed the tackle, and Lock and Lamb hens off Kale Iro to score after the posts. Another good try. Reece Martin sets up for kick number 1 of the sequence. But that's his 3rd conversion in the night. 3 out of 5. He'd be okay with those numbers. But Lachlan Lamb with the try. We come to the 60th minute and the Cook Islands have got field position for really the first time in the half. And after a couple of drives, a high tackle on Makatoa by Apple sees the Cook Islands with more possession close to the Papua New Guinea try line. Not been a dirty game this, it was just an accidental high tackle. So the Cook set up. And they first of all swing it to the left for their forwards to go smash the forward line of the Papua New Guinea. Then they putting the ball through the hands and the ball eventually reaches Anthony Gelling, who gets over the try line. But did he put the ball down? Chris Kendall has said it's a try and handed it up as such to the video referee. So here's the first view. First of all, Anthony Gelling. Arm stretch. Does he get downward pressure there? From this view, is that enough downward pressure for a try? The video referee is Liam Moore, an English referee again, as Chris Kendall is the on-field referee. Anthony Gelling spins round, 3 would-be tacklers. Not enough to put down the as a try? I don't know, you tell me. Having a good look at it. So here's the decision. It's a try. And the Cook Islands have hit back, according to the referees. Anthony Gelling celebrates as he knows, only knows how. Strutting his stuff on the dance floor. Mad person. So it's just a good shift of the ball, and the fullback coming into the line, and then that has been given as a try. How about that? Another difficult kick for Stephen Masters. He's going to attempt from the right hand edge as a right footer. It's probably the more difficult angle. And unfortunately it does prove so this time, as he kicks it just right to the post. So normal service resumes with Papua New Guinea hammering the Cook Islands try line. And after a penalty has been given for hands on the ball, the Cooks are being forced to back up, and there's a lift tackle on the PNG man by Ruben Rennie, and it's caused a penalty. Identified very, very early, as he was the one lifting up through the middle of the legs. But the Cook Islands be down to 12 men here, whether it's red or yellow. And the decision is to send Rennie to the bin for 10 minutes. They're going to the left one more time, as they've got a potent weapon who hasn't been used yet. That's Justin Olam, who gets over the try line for the try. Brave effort as the fullback Gail Iro was trying his hardest to get across. Catches Olam, and Olam is suffering from a little bit of cramp, but that's about it at this point. They already set up to the left, got the numbers. And Olam gets over the try line. Good dummy and goal by Alex Johnston. Well worked. Great try. He misses. Sorry for spoiling it. No, he doesn't. He kicks it. Apologies. 32 points to 12. So we're coming to the closing stages of the game. Almost 3 minutes left. And Papua New Guinea are not letting things ease down by taking out sensible plays, but instead start offloading in the tackle, throwing a bit of flair at the end of the game. They're on to the third tackle on the right wing, and they go through the hands yet again. Pass by Lamb, I think it was, is intercepted by Anthony Gelling, who doesn't have the pace where they used to. Probably didn't really have the pace before, and gets the ball to Stephen Masters. And the Cook Islanders are on the attack. Interference there could have led to a penalty and another sim binning for Papua New Guinea, but Paul Oberg passes the ball out wide, and then it's Kyala Iro who gets over the try line as a deserved Cook Islands fullback finish. Seems to be the last points of the game. It was that man Gelling who has some news at the end of the game that it would be his last game here at Warrington as a Cook Islanders international. And he was the one to set up this attack. After Ulberg went across the defensive line, the ball went through the hands, and it was Iro who got the last points of the game. The match is winding down. Iro could have went to Gelling for a double, but no, it's a deserved 4-pointer for the Cook Islanders fullback. The kick was missed, so it's 32 points to 16 with the last, I'll say it, 75 seconds now to go. And that was the final score. It was 32 points to 16 to the Papua New Guinea side against Cook Islands. And after the game, Papua New Guinea and the Cook Islanders got together for a prayer circle. As a mark of respect, both sides took part, as they all paid homage to their faith. So that is the end of our episode. As it turns out that Papua New Guinea are a force to be reckoned with. It came up against the Tonga side, which they did quite well against, but tonight they proven their metal even, as they beat the Cook Islanders. Cook Islanders are missing a halfback or two to really push on to the stages where Papua New Guinea are, while Papua New Guinea have their best players coming up against a Wales side who did well against Tonga. Wales are still in this if they can win, and a remarkable set of circumstances for Tonga to beat Cook Islands means that it's Wales that goes through. But yet, there are so many computations. I'm thinking that it'll be Tonga and Papua New Guinea who go through. And this Group D has been fantastic. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to share this video worldwide. Thank you so much for watching once again. Please remember to like, subscribe and share this video worldwide. I'll end the episode as I always do by wishing you all the best. So please stay safe, and I'll see you in the next episode.